Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM21 Stage Racer. We're on episode 54. It's the Giro, and yet it's sort of Stradibianchi. Wow, beautiful, beautiful scenery here as they have really captured it quite well. Stradibianchi itself, so. But capturing Stradibianchi for the specific edition of the Giro that they were looking to capture, uh, yeah, well done, well done. But anyway, let's get into the racing. Stage 11 here. I have the pink jersey by 1 second, and that means we have a lot on our plate in order to defend that. Now, at the moment, my team not having to work. Everybody else seems to be pretty interested in the stage. We're going to get over this little hill right here, and I'm going to have to get some teammates up here. So, Powers, go ahead and come protect me. Let's bring everybody forward this way. 70 should not be doing that kind of damage to you, but Alves, one of the only ones that's actually looking good. We're back into the gravel here, but they aren't accounting the gravel for anything, so it's not even seen as a 1-star, 2-star, nothing. Just blank slate. 50k to go, and nobody bothered to get water over that last little while, so that's going to make things a little more complicated. Let's try to get these guys forward. Second time. Margo, come up on my wheel, please. There's the breakaway. We're close, and we're already climbing. Fortunately, DSM leading the way today really helps out. If my team was stuck in charge, I'd be down quite a few teammates. I mean, look how fatigued they all are already, and we've only done one climb, and we're still only halfway through that one climb.
The pack is putting the squeeze on the breakaway. They really are moving. The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
Yeah, that one little climb just destroyed everybody but Alves. Camargo has just a little bit left. Where is Alves? Alves, come on up. And Camargo, we never did get water. There's 157 riders left in the peloton, and I'm down to essentially 2 teammates. Off the gravel, back onto the tarmac.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. Whoa, there's an attack from inside.
Definitely a little acceleration right there. Down to just Alves now. We're also down to just 49 in the peloton, and Alves has finally made it up to me. That's good. DSM doing the chasing. That's really good. 30k to go, and we have no water, and we're already desperate for it, so Alves is going to have to do something about it. Back into the gravel. Camargo back on. Alves. There we go. Okay, we got water till the end. Slight hill through here. Back up to 71 riders. Now down to 25. 22. Chasing the last 2 riders and preparing for the final climb. Set ourselves up for the ending. Can't believe how small the group is already. And I'm barely feeling it. Back up to 55. Last flat kilometers right now. And there's the 10k banner. Okay, Alves is here. He's in position. We're about to start climbing. So here's what we're going to do. I want him to climb at about a 92 rate. Get him out front. 9k. And we will use the Transcend. There it goes. 39 riders. Alves leading it out. Bringing in the last 2. Lechki, Rota. Use my gel now. We're down to a group of 9. And somehow Alves, the two of us have escaped. On to me. Going solo. See you later, Alves. Wow. Okay, we're riding away. 5.6k. Now the red bar I'm not too worried about. It's going to be more about the yellow bar. Having enough over the top.
This climb is
Back onto the other route.
The percentages are very high.
10 seconds clear of 4 riders. 8 seconds clear of 4 riders. Pick up a few KOM points. And we're going to want to pretty much sprint all the way to the finish line. 2k to go. We have no red bars, so it's just full gas all the way. 17 seconds. Can we hang on towards the finish line? 1 kilometer to go. We've been sprinting and yet not sprinting. It's too technical. It's way too technical, which means we're going to hold this gap. Yes, we are.
Well, nobody can dispute that.
Stage win.
It was very well deserved.
And we expand the lead. Plus we add 10 seconds. There's Lopez moving up the order. Fabro, Henrion, Foss rounding out the top 5. Pretty healthy gap to the next group. Even more time gained there. Gegenhardt, Paulus among those losing time. We get a 16-second advantage, a 48-second advantage, and then 2:17 to Alves and company. So in the new GC, the new look GC, Henrion is a half minute down. Paulus just over a minute. Caruso nearly 2. Gegenhardt is 2. Martinez Lopez approaching 2.5. And then it's 4 minutes already. So we're looking at maybe 7 contenders left. And the gaps are too much. So that means Mater, Foss, they're too far down. And we pick up with the next stage, which is stage number 12. And in this one, it's classified mountain. And it's close enough to actually be a mountain stage, but not by much. There's 4 climbs here. None of them are serious climbs. 2 Cat 3s, 2 Cat 2s. At the tour, they would normally call this a punchy stage. But we're at the Giro. Different standards. 158 riders in the peloton. We have lost a few out the back. There's quite a few breakaway riders, and they are splitting up now over this climb. But they also have a healthy lead, 7-minute gap. My teammates, though, instantly we hit this climb, and they stopped putting the effort in. They were leading at the front, but you can see that the peloton is shrinking. And there's a lot of riders out the back, and a lot of my teammates out the back. So I'm going to be solo for a long time on this one. And if the other teams were to kind of work together, they saw me as the villain, which they should, in terms of quality. They could attack me in 2s and 3s and take 4 minutes away. Meanwhile, I'm down to just Camargo, and he's got nothing in the tank. We're down to just 47 in the peloton. 43, the numbers just keep shrinking. Terrible weather today, a lot of poor race day conditions scenarios. I have a -1 on my draw, as I'm supposed to have a +3. And most of my teammates, you can see, have big negatives as well. A lot of red out there, and I would imagine quite a few teams are in a similar state. So we're going to begin the first of 2 difficult climbs. I'm going to set myself at an 80, and we'll see what happens. I'm half tempted to try and go solo super early on this one, as I don't have team support, but I could gain a ton of time, or I could lose a ton of time doing something aggressive like that. I've already got the lead, and this is not the type of mountain stage. You know, we're not going straight to the end. You still have kilometers left, and there's 2 sections that I worry about. I worry about from here to here, and then from here to here, trying to go solo for those. Down to 33. Camargo's gone. I'm on my own. 83k to go, which means I will need water again. But with only 35, it won't take me too long to drop back and get it. And now actually seems like the best time to do so. Yeah, that was easy. Okay. With 80k, though, that might not be the only time I have to do so. 37 now. And the gap has opened to 840 to the breakaway. good chance that they are going to hang on. I am tempted to attack these guys and just see what happens, and then back off if need be.
Watch out! A team leader is falling behind. A leader is down.
Okay.
The team plans could well be turned upside down. Oh my, that's a spectacular fall.
Wait, was that Gegenhardt falls? I thought it was Gegenhardt attacks. Okay, well they're definitely pushing tempo a lot more right now. So this is good. This is what I want to see. And if they lift, why not just attack and go solo?
A courageous rider is looking to break away.
Gap is opening. I'm going to back off just slightly as we start to bring back the breakaway riders. I was tempted. Let's see if it pays off. For the moment, we've split off another 10 riders out the back of that group, and we've opened up a half-minute gap. 3.5K to go. I need to go just a little bit less hard here. Down to 16. But also the gap has come down quite a bit. Down to 14 now. I think I wouldn't mind too much if that small group came back at me. 800 meters to the top.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
We'll get our recovery on the descent.
Falling behind.
Okay, Gap's got a lot bigger there, by the way.
Riders must be careful. This downhill is known to be very dangerous.
And it's pouring. So no acrobatic descent right now. Take the recovery.
One of the motorcyclists says that a rider is down.
If somebody catches up to me, they catch up to me. I'd rather have a small group of about 3 for the last climb with support than going solo and crashing and, yeah, ruining our race.
Flat tire. It always happens
And
at
I'm
the
trying
wrong
to
moment.
get the maximum recovery that I can along the way on this descent. Okay, it's gonna flatten out here. So we're gonna have to push a little harder through there. Down to 10 seconds. I got a couple guys now on with me. Lopez and Caruso. Lopez not wanting to work. Caruso is.
The rider has fallen, and he's not getting back up. It looks like he'll have to abandon the race. A group of
Bardet
riders has come a cropper,
join
but
us.
They all look ready to set off again.
26K to go. Go ahead, gel up. Not gel up, but get water. And we'll enter the final climb. 12 chasers, 50-second gap to them, and then the 4 of us.
Their front group is disorganized,
And Caruso
some riders
doing all the
are
work
exploiting
right now,
this
so he's
opportunity
going to be a
attack.
little fatigued already as we go to begin this climb. And I'm going to probably attack these guys fairly early on and force them to try to come back at me. Here comes their attempted attack,
Breakaway at the front.
which is good. Waste their energy, and then I can come back at them. Ooh, it's back together. How did those guys from 45 seconds down cover that gap already?
The pace seems much
That was
too high for many
that was just
riders,
weird.
and he sprints away
That was
in
weird.
attack.
It was really weird.
on ball.
Oh, F you, Lopez.
There are just 15 kilometers left.
Just squeeze me out. No, I'm not going to let you attack. I'm going to go all Max Verstappen on you and just block you. Alright, passing another. Not quite passing. Sheppy, able to stay with me. 40-second gap to just 9 riders. By the way, it's 2 minutes to the front. The last 4 riders now of the break. And we're going to have to back off some here, but we are nearly to the top. 13K to go. I want to gel now. We got to get over the top here and then get a little bit of recovery going.
Holy cow, that was
1.5K to go to the top. But the gap behind is getting pretty big.
And he moves on to the
And
attack.
I'm
It
out
could
of
be
energy
decisive. Only
as
10
we approach the
kilometers
top. Down to a minute 17. Looks like I will not catch them. We are
left.
over the
finishing
top,
line
but
isn't
not
far off
quite.
as we're into the last
Now we're
descent.
going to begin our descent.
He's just pulled up on the verge.
Alright. Can we get a little bit of recovery going, because there's still that flat section. We cannot go flat out on this descent. We have got to get some recovery in. Behind me is
There are just
Lopez.
5 kilometers left.
Final 5K. Okay. We're going to go arrow. Acrobatic descent only lasted for a moment there. 2.7K. Trying to judge how fast I can go. 2K. 12 seconds to Lopez, but it's over a minute to everybody else. Dylan Van Barl has won the stage. Sprinting it out for the end. Already the top 3 have gone by, so we are taking 4th place on the stage, which of course is the highest finisher, not from the break. Lopez, not far behind. He's not going to lose much time today. But others, they are. Bardet, he's going to move up the order quite a bit. Rodriguez, Caruso, Masnada, Andrian is going to slip down the order quite a bit. Mater, Sheppy from the break. And then big gaps behind that. Not even a proper mountain stage, but the team wasn't around me. I figured, why not? That could have gone horribly wrong, but it did not. It went right. That turned out really well. And at least for the time being, the gaps are growing. Now, there's still always a danger, stage by stage by stage, that the other teams can't exploit the fact that I do not have much of a team around me. It could happen. It should happen. So far, the AI has not been smart enough to do that just yet, but Andrian now 2 minutes behind. Lopez, nearly 3. Samitier is at 3. Caruso, Paulus. The gaps are getting pretty big pretty fast. I'm looking at maybe 6 contenders now. And after moving forward through stage 13, which is a sprint stage won by Sam Bennett, we're now on stage 14, and it's the Zonkalan stage. It's the biggest stage of this race, and I was feeling crazy good. I was really, really feeling good, to where my +3 actually had another on top of it. My expected race day condition was a +4. I've had a -3 draw, unfortunately, a really poor draw. I can't get much worse than that, really. So I'm down to a +1. Not what I was hoping for on a day like this, because I could blow the field away and finish this race off here.
The pace seems
Now,
too high for many riders.
I'm going to be a little more
couple teams have
defensive.
set themselves up as pace
Fortunately,
makers for the
though,
pack.
even
They
with only
obviously
a
don't have
+1,
anybody in the
because I have
breakaway group.
99% fitness, it's still good numbers. I mean, I still have a 71 stamina. I still have 79 resistance. I still have 86 mountain. 16 riders in the break. They have a 3-minute advantage. And this is going to be all about the final climb. So, Camargo, Alves, looks like they're not going to be with me, but I will be at full strength. The descent is not that long, but I'm close enough that I'll recover very quickly. We have 88 riders in the peloton after we've gone over the top. Make that 74 for a moment there. What I do need, though, is I need water. Alves is the guy who's giving chase right now. He's going to have to go back and get water for me. See if somebody else will pick it up. Yes, they do. In fact, they're pulling it back, so that was good. So just 41 in the peloton now. This is ideal because I have Alves to at least protect me till we get to the base of Mont Saint-Calan, and then I'm on my own from there, but with only 41 riders, a lot of these guys are either on their own or have very little team support left. And a lot of that team support you can see is these half a dozen guys at the front trying to lead the chase. Meanwhile, it's out to 340, but I could probably cover 340 on a climb like Mont Saint Cyclist. Meanwhile, off the back, I don't think those 23 riders are... There's much danger of them coming back. In fact, that gap is opening up now. We've really increased our tempo. I'm going backwards a little bit, but I'm not good flat rating. I really don't want to waste much energy. My heart rate's fairly high at the moment. Other teams don't realize that that's my weakness. That's where they can really do some damage to me. I'm all alone. Alves is not here right now. About poles, they're getting the idea. Alright, here we go. 14K. On Zacalon, 12.9K, 9.2 average gradient, 1,700 meters. I would like to attack early, but not too early. Gap is coming back. This is one thing I'll keep an eye on. If the gap isn't coming back, then I know that there's no actual chase, like right now.
Now the guys up front are asking serious questions of the riders in the rear as more of them are left.
Henrion has gone with me.
Some dreadful percentages.
Will he commit?
There are just 10 kilometers left.
30-second gap behind. Nice if he would commit, but I understand why he won't. Now it's 3 riders. Oof. It's a very long climb to go solo too early. Gap is opening though. Tally couldn't hang on. He's out the back. 25 seconds.
Holy cow, that was a
8.7K.
And they keep on attacking. Anyone that's low on gas definitely won't be able to keep up.
Back together. Okay, I'm gonna sit up. Take position behind Rodriguez, who's no longer committing to the chase. Lopez. Still 6.4K. Hey, why are you dropping off of Lopez here? Because I'm going 72. Wasn't blinking red. Oh, come on, game! I had no blinking red.
The finish line is getting close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
That's Lopez is way up there, by the way. Caruso also up there. But we're coming back at Caruso. That's Lopez riding away a bit with 4K to go and getting into the steepest area. I just do not have that much left in the tank, so...
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
Just gonna have to climb my pace. Yeah, it did just split the group. 2.4K now. Not my day today. The attack early did not succeed. The whole group pulled me back, and that was understandable. But off the front, and only 40 seconds. Oh, no, he's in the front group. 1.5K. It's a minute and a half gap to Lopez. He's going to gain a lot today. Remember, the AI has like 99 stamina resistance, practically. Just about. And because I only had that the +1, I don't have anything like that today. Okay, final 400 meters. Lopez takes the stage. He's going to gain a minute and a half. He's back in it. I shouldn't have attacked at the base of the climb. That was me being a little too cocky. Especially when I knew I only had the +1. And that +1 wasn't going to give me much. I mean, it almost worked, but if that group had disintegrated behind me, then we would have been fine. Henrion and I going clear. 6th on the stage. Lopez gains like a minute 40. A reminder, he's a terrible time trialist. We have a time trial. We will gain time on him there. So this equates to our one bad stage, and realistically, we only lost time to one rider who was only 6th place, 5th place, or has he already moved up from there? He certainly has now. He should be in 2nd place after that. In fact, no, he was more than, let's see, Henrion was 2 minutes. He was almost 3, so he'll be about a minute behind. And after 14 stages, our position is still good. I mean, yes, we had one bad result where Lopez was able to take some time out of us, but we're still further ahead than we were at the start of the day. 47 seconds now. Henrion 2:16 behind. Caruso 3:17. And then we're looking at maybe 6 contenders at most, but the opportunities for them to gain time today was the biggest opportunity for somebody to gain time, and only one of them managed to do so. And of course, he's the only one besides myself who is a very strong climber, and unlike me, he probably did have the race day condition necessary, plus the expert level bonus that is a little hard to overcome in this year's edition of PCM. We're still in great shape, though. Again, we started the day with a 1-second lead. We're now looking at a 47-second lead. So for that, it's been good. It's been good. I will definitely take that. I mean, it's sad to lose the time that we had gained, or a lot of the time we gained over Lopez, but we're still better off than we were at the start of the day, even with him. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.